Our housing issues in Southwest Florida are widespread. For many people, it's trying to stay in the home where they live now. And that problem is magnified for seniors on a fixed income. I spent some time with a Fort Myers woman who contacted me and says her rent is going up. And at this point, it's either she doesn't eat or she ends up homeless. Roz Finkenhofer is 85 years young, retired from Lee County Schools, and living on her own near downtown Fort Myers. Listen to what her landlord told her about her apartment.
She said the market value is $15 to $16.75 for these units.
And so she is raising Finkenhofer's rent by $600.
We can't afford this. We're on fixed income. We don't get that kind of increase.
And at that price, Finkenhofer would have to use her entire Social Security check for rent.
So what happens? How do I eat? How do I pay the utilities?
And it's not just Finkenhofer.
At 85 years old, where am I going to go?
Asking herself these agonizing questions.
I'm not alone.
And we're seeing that a large number of people are older adults that are experiencing or about to be homeless themselves.
Area Agency on Aging CEO Marcela Morado says the agency's elder helpline is overwhelmed with calls from seniors. 50% of the 30,000 calls this year in Lee County alone ask about housing.
It's very hard because you want to do so much and, there's limited resources available.
I used my community connections and reached out to the community development director in charge of the Fort Myers Affordable Housing Trust Fund. He says she's on a waiting list and they will call Finkenhofer to connect her with more resources. Do you see this as a systemic issue?
I believe so, yes. And we need to see what, as a community, we can do to try to eradicate as much of it as possible.
A community Finkenhofer has been a part of for years. Do you want to stay in this home?
I thought it was going to be my forever home. I believe, my faith is telling me that he is still in the miracle business and he's going to send an angel or a worker or someone like you to help me stay in this property.
Finkenhofer said many times during our conversation she's not alone, and the numbers show it. I've linked some housing resources for you on our website, fox4now.com. Reporting in downtown Fort Myers, Caitlin Knapp, Fox 4.